I am Rhonda Swan. I'm the Unstoppable Mama of the Unstoppable Family, but I'm also the CEO and founder of the Unstoppable Branding Agency and the Sexy Brand Building Formula Programs, where we help our clients create sexy brands and turn them into profit-making machines. We help you not only productize your knowledge, package it up, and send it through to the world through automation, funnels, and film. So I'm really excited about today's show because this is where we talk about sexy brands. Like, what does it take to actually create and build a brand that not only has legacy, but has connection, right? The whole point of why we do what we do is to bring our art from our heart out to the world, right? Connect with people. That's what social media is about. And if you are here, you've watched me for any time at all, you'll know that we are about connection, right? We're not just about selling products, but we're about connection. But there's a way that you can connect, inspire people, share your, not only your content, what you do, your expertise, and then connect with those that want what you have to offer, right? So that's what we're going to talk about today's show. I'm going to talk actually about the number one strategy to not only explode your brand, get more reach, higher levels of engagement, and more people coming to your webinars and or lives and converting into a client, a customer, right? That's the whole point of what we're doing, right? How do we convert people into wanting to work with us? And how do we create a process behind doing that? Now, most people, by the way, if you're just coming on, would you please tell me where you're coming in from? Say hi. Click some love buttons. If you're watching this on the recording, you may be listening to on our podcast, let us know your feedback, right? Share with me a bit about where you guys are coming in from. And for those of you guys that may not have a whole lot of time today to watch the whole live, no problem. You can always go to swanlinks.com. You can watch the recordings, or you can look at all the other masterclasses that I've hosted in the past. But today's topic, everyone, is about how to explode your brand. And I'm going to talk to you and share with you a bit about the number one strategy that we not only have used to build massive legacy brands, right? The Unstoppable Family brand, if you guys know the Unstoppable Family, our Unstoppable Family brand now is called a multi-tiered brand, right? It started as Unstoppable Family, and then it started to grow into our agency, which here you can see we've got a 2 Comma Club award here at our from our branding agency, also from our Freedompreneur movement. We've got 2 of those babies. That was part of Unstoppable Family. Then underneath became the agency, became Unstoppable Mama, Unstoppable Surfer, Brian. Now Hanalei is Unstoppable Girl, which is she as a fashion brand. So as you notice, as you're building your businesses and as you're growing your brand, right, you will then begin to create a multi-tiered. And that's what we teach a lot in our courses, is how to create a multi-tiered brand that starts with such a killer foundation, right? And a foundation that's not only legacy driven. Hey, good to see all of you guys. I see over here, some of you guys are live. I'll be watching you live over here. So please let me know that you're here. And again, share this with someone else that you feel deserves this content, right? That needs to learn more about building their business or growing their brand and scaling it, okay? So you might be a coach, a consultant, a trainer. You might be a professional, right, that already runs a business, especially a brick and mortar business, okay? Brick and mortar businesses right now, you have the biggest opportunities. Do you know that? The biggest opportunities, because you have been in the ground, right? And you're just looking for foot traffic. But social media is probably one of your biggest and best friends, and the best ways for you to not only build and grow your business and sales, but to also grow your brand. Why? Because it's so easy to target people on Facebook using social media, utilizing Facebook Live, sharing the value of what your company offers. Do you know that? So for you, this is really important. Some people come to these shows and think, oh, I don't do online stuff quite yet. Whoa, should you ever? Because what I'm going to talk to today is I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a story, talk to you about what just happened to me. I had the owner of a 100 million plus company reach out to me and ask me to do something to share how our company, how our family, actually, family is now our company, right? Unstoppable Family has turned into our company. How did we go from losing it all, and then literally growing and building our legacy. How have we been able to travel? How have we been, because people ask us this all the time, right? How many of you guys have thought, dang it, I want to live in Bali right now? Like here you see my pool, we're putting some new flower pots in, and I'm trying to manage this this background. Good to see you guys, by the way. Hi Trace, hey Ryan, great to see you guys. Definitely share this with everyone. All right, cool. I want to let some others join us. If you've never been to my show, can you please let me know? Because I'm going to open up some questions for all of you guys today. But this is the thing, right? So 100 million, the owner of a 100 million plus company reaches out. That's pretty powerful, isn't it? And they want to know, what did you do? See, because this is the thing, I want you guys to hear this, especially if you're a business owner. It's never really the skills that you have. It's actually, if you have talent, if you have something that you can offer to someone and teach it, you don't have to be a super slicky salesperson. You just have to be a real person, right? To leave a legacy. You've got to be someone that actually realizes your value, and then, but just needs to have that format and structure of how to really put it together online. I think that's the biggest reason behind why so many people actually fail online. Why would you think that most people fail, whether either building a business or they're looking to grow their reach online? Hi guys, great to see you guys. Let me know in the messages, what do you think is the biggest reason why most people actually fail or they end up quitting? Because there's really only a few reasons why it happens. It's usually, let us know here guys, usually it's because there's you either have doubt, you have an idea, but you just don't know how to put it together. Are you with me on that one? Or maybe you don't know where to start. That's a big one, isn't it? Knowing where to start. Like we believe, right, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with that first step. But darn it, how scary is it to take the first step if you actually don't know how to take it? Especially if you're just new to the online world, or you just aren't sure how to even start it. Or like my birthday is Monday. By the way, happy birthday to Swan. It's his 45th birthday today. If you know my husband, Brian, the Unstoppable Surfer, make sure after my show you go wish him a happy birthday. All right. But this is it. Yeah, good one. Thank you. Great, guys. Ryan says no plan. That's a big one. No plan. And we know Ryan knows this because until he picked up the plan, I'm going to share with you a bit about what we helped Ryan do. He had no plan, and boom, he blew his business up and sold over 19 of his product in a couple days, generated the most money he's ever made. Good one. Limiting beliefs, lack of consistency. Not having the right support or self-doubt. Trina, how many people can agree to this one? It's the support system, isn't it? Keeping focused. Oh my goodness, Andi Lore, by the way, congrats to Andi, finished her book. But right, Andi, it's keeping focused, not knowing where to start. And wow, Bridget, the how, right? The how do I do it? See, most programs or coaches, let's say, they teach you a lot more about the why and the who. The why and the who. See, we teach about the how and the what. How do I do it and what do I do next? See, I'm a practical kind of gal, right? I am super practical. So if you watch me at all, you know the way I teach. I teach basic practical steps. Do this, do this, do this. Why? Because it works. And because all you need, because if you already know what you can do. That's why we always say, we know more than we actually know that we know. Right? We know more than we know. It's just someone going, do this, do this, do this, and you just fill in the holes. Does that make sense? You guys with me on this one? Yeah, cool. Okay, excellent. All right, so guys, please again, welcome to my show. This is the Help Me Rhonda show. I'm going to crush now all limiting beliefs that you guys can not only build a business and explode your brand online, to not only inject 30K into your business within 30 days with a plan, right? I'm proving it. Anything that I ever say, I prove it. So if you watch me, anything that I do, I teach it, I do it, and I teach it. That's it, right? And so that's what I'm all about. And so I think, so now I want you to put yourself in a space, right? Because what I'm about to do is I'm actually going to share with you guys the number one strategy, right? I'm going to talk about the number one strategy that we've not only used to build our business, our brand, explode our presence, but bigger, make more sales in less time, more confidently, right? I'm going to give you that exact strategy of what we've done. Now, this is the caveat, okay? You have to agree, and everyone, I want you to write this below, that you will not use this for manipulation, for negativity, right? For anything that is and can hurt others. Can we agree to that? Because this strategy is literally like a key in your back pocket. anytime that you get stuck or you're not sure where to start in your business or how to even inject revenue into your business, this is going to be like that key that you go, okay, I'm ready, right? And you pull it out and boom, you unlock the madness in your mind. You put it down on a structure and a strategy and boom, guess what happens? Right? More people are not only engaging, they're leaning in, they want to know what you do, and ding, 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 they're actually pulling out their credit card and saying, I'm ready to work with you. Who wants that? Who wants that? Right? I do. All right, cool. Yes, yes, yes. We got all kinds of yeses. Excellent. Great to see you guys. Yes, because I want that too. And this is literally the secret, if you will, that a lot of experts, I wouldn't call myself an expert because I'm always learning, but a lot of seasoned marketers and business owners, they hold it. They don't teach it. They hold it in their pocket, and they hold it for, and they don't want to share it with anyone because they want to charge a lot of money for it. Well, this has generated me a lot of money working online, but more importantly, it's also helped me transition and to transform more people's lives, right? That's the whole point of once we find something that works, and this is something that's like steadfast. It doesn't end. It's constantly growing and working. Why? Because it's foundational. Right? And I'm always constantly evolve my processes. I want you to think about how many people you watch that they never evolve their processes, right? And they get stuck. So, all right, awesome. You guys are ready to rock and roll. Hey, good to see all of you. All right, I'm going to keep you guys right here next to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually share my screen a bit because I want to tell everyone a little bit of a story, right? Now, if you guys have been watching me at all, you've noticed we are running and we are kicking into our 30K in 30-day challenge, right? You guys have seen that. Many of you, if you haven't, I'm going to talk to you a bit about it today because, and the reason why this is the number one strategy that we've ever utilized to literally grow a massive empire online, but also help others do it. And the story is a little bit interesting because, you know, before I ever start, I always give you guys my sealed with the kiss promise. We will be done in 25, 30 minutes. So stick around. I want you to wait to the end because there's something really, really, really special at the end. But I'm going to literally break down the exact strategy that I've used to build my empire, right? From losing it all to gaining again. And why I say that is because this is the exact question that was asked of me. Now, if you guys don't know the guy on the left, let me know if you know who this guy is. Very powerful. He is the $100 million business owner. He actually owns a company called ClickFunnels, and it generates $100 million. I think it's even every single month. It's absolutely ridiculous, this company. But he reached out to me and he actually asked me this question, exactly. What would you do if you lost everything? Now, I want you to hear it, okay? So lean in. Because there's a lot that's loaded in this question. He says, let me ask you a question, Rhonda. What if you suddenly lose all your money, right? So you lose everything along with your name. So even if you have been a guru, right? So he reached out because he knew that we had a name, a brand, and you lost your reputation and you only had your marketing knowledge left, only the things, the experiences that you've learned. You have bills that are piling up. People are harassing you for money over the phone. Plus you have a guaranteed roof over your head, a phone line, and the internet connection, and a ClickFunnels account for only 1 month, right? But you no longer have your big guru name, your following, any joint venture partners, other than your vast marketing experience, and you're an unknown newbie. What would you do from 1 to 30 to save yourself? Russell Brunson. He asked me this question. Now, many of you guys said, what would you do, right? You do have some knowledge. So what if someone told you their secrets, that you could duplicate what they did, exactly how they did it, without having any money to start with? Well, when Russell asked me that, and I was part of 30 top entrepreneurs. If you look around here, there's some very big names, very big names, right? We got Myron Golden over here, Encore, right here. There's which is named the big Facebook guys, John Lee Dumas. I mean, like such big names. Julie Stoynes over here, Garrett White, Liz Benny, Penn Noon, right? Big names, right? So yes, all 30 of us. And there's me. Oh, look at me. I mean, there's me in my red chair. I actually picked that picture on purpose because I wanted to stand up. So, right? But that's what they asked me, right? So, but this is why it hit so home for me, right? Is because this did happen to us, right? This was our home in San Diego, literally 13 years ago this November. Hanalei was just 1 year old. We had a big yard sale. I had to sell everything. We sold everything in our big, gorgeous surfboards. I mean, I had some really expensive, items here, and I was putting it on a yard sale because we lost everything. We literally got bad real estate deal, if you guys know our story, and we lost it all. And we literally looked at ourselves and thought, what the heck are we going to do? I mean, we gave away our dogs, Boca and Scooby. Look at Hanalei. She was this teeny, teeny, teeny little baby. And you get really clear with yourself on who you are and what difference that you and what impact that you want to leave on the world. And we literally left just 13 years ago, $12,682 left to our name. Here I've got this baby peering over at me, like, what are you going to do now? And we easily could have, of course, left everything or got jobs, right? And started over. But instead, we had this vow and this vision to her that I would never put her in daycare and that I would stay consistent and figure out a way. Now, $12,000 could be a lot of money to some people. I mean, for us, it wasn't at the time, but we knew we needed to make it happen. So this is why I say, I'm just like you, right? Peaking it, you need to scale it, but you have a purpose and a vision of why you're doing what you're doing. And that's all we started with. And that's why when Russell asked us to write a chapter in this book, I was honored. And this picture on the right is the very first day we landed in Hawaii. We flew to Hawaii and said, we're getting our minds out of the gutter and we're going to get really focused and we're going to stick to this why. Well, that was just 13 years ago, right? And I made that vow to Hanalei that she would never go in daycare. Now it can be really easy and it's really scary, right? To think about it. I could get a job again, but what if I could just figure it out? And what if I could utilize what I was already doing and just make it better? And that's why you guys are here today, because that's why I want to share this, because I got really clear. What I realized is this, and I want you all to let me know if you agree with this or not. So give me a little amen in the chat. I realized that our value was not our circumstance, right? Our value was not our circumstance, that we were valuable. We didn't have marketing dollars, okay? So I'm telling you right now, we did not have any marketing dollars to market our business. I had no list, and we didn't even have a product that we could sell yet. And but we did have a story, and I had knowledge. And people wanted to learn about how we had done what we had done in the past. And so I got really clear. How many of you guys have ever been here before, right? Now, we still use the exact same process that we used back then, today, but it's a whole lot sexier, right? We created not only a day-to-day process of how we needed to connect. We had to find the right platforms. We needed to know where people were at. We had to find out what people wanted, right? In the first 30 days, we actually generated 5K, doing this exact same process that I'm going to show you guys what it is. Then next month, it was 15K. And then literally we started hitting 20 and 30K and then 100K per month. We realized, okay, now we've got something that's happening. We realized that what we're doing was actually working. But this is the caveat. We weren't doing anything overly fancy. See, people get so hung up and so stuck, and you go to these other webinars and you're buying products from people and you're learning from people, and they make it so hard. The technical side of it makes it really hard. But what if it didn't have to be technical? What if it just had to be intuitive? Right? What if you had to have a process? Because we've learned how to not only break the algorithms in social media, but best possible ways to do it. So the first year we made 180K and starting with 12,000. That was a very big breakthrough, right? This is what's allowed us to stay traveling. Now, to date, since then, and I never say any of this to toot my own horn. I only say it because I want you guys to see what's possible for you, that every one of you are 3 inches from gold. To date, we literally have generated over 15 million working online. We've probably sold over $100 million worth of products. Exact same process has not changed. We've earned with Russell Brunson 2 of these 2 Common Club awards. That one there is the Freedompreneur one. You can read it, and this one's our agency. The other one I left in the Orlando airport. But we've launched in just the last 24 months alone, 99 now pluses, new brands and products for ourselves and our clients using the same process. If you're one of our clients, let us know in the comments that you've worked with us and you're one of those 99. It's this year we'll be topping over 200 new brands and courses and products that we've helped launch and launched ourselves. And I also wrote a book for Russell Brunson. In fact, it's in my luggage as we pack to move to the new house. But here's a true snapshot, and I always show proof, right? I never talk from the top of my head. I always show proof to you guys. This is one of our ledgers. It's from Visita. It's one of our accounting systems, and this is literally all payments that it's received in the last 12 months from one of our businesses. You guys can see here. This is ours. And I'm not sharing this to impress you. I'm sharing it to impress upon you what can happen. So let's go back to that question, right? What Russell Brunson asked me. I'm like, dude. Of course I can do this, right? Of course I can. If I lost everything, I can teach people what I did, because I'm proving here that I went from literally zero to within 1 year blowing back up my business. Now making 180,000 that first year, but we hit 30K, and I'm like, whoa, okay. But now we've generated millions more, but I'm doing the same thing. Now, I have never really given my full process away to most people. I have done it to my higher level clients, but I had this realization, all right? After I wrote this book, you guys, how many of you guys have read this book? And if I had it, I'd show you. But after he asked me to write it, this is what I did. I said, okay, I'm just going to write it down. I started scratching it down. And I said, okay, I'm going to lay out all the little pieces of paper, what I do. Like, what do I do? You guys are going to see it. As I'm telling you this, if you've watched me or any time at all, oh my gosh, this is exactly what she does. Because you're going to see it. The difference is you just know there's a strategy behind what I do, right? So I call it the runway to the money, right? Like a webinar for me or going live was like my runway, because people wanted to connect with me. So I started to break it down. I started to like take all the little pieces and lay it down, right? And I created this process called the value offer, right? The VVO process that is literally a runway to the money. See, most people teach you things, but they don't literally teach you how to actually, right, how to close the deal. So I said, look, I got to do this. And I don't just go live just for fun. I mean, certainly there's things that I like to talk to you guys about, but dang it, I do this because I give you value. And when I give you value, you see that it's valuable, and then we work together. And if we don't, I'm going to still keep giving you value, and eventually you're going to get something of mine, whether it's a book or anything. You get that? So I started writing it down. And I realized that there was a commonality to everything that I was doing. And the commonality came from what I was reading. See, I was reading Think and Grow Rich. And I literally read that, and I read that about 30 times already. And I pick up the chapter and listen to it about once a week, just one chapter. But there was a commonality what I was learning. What I was learning is that it took 21 days to create who knows this, 21 days to create a habit. But then it takes 3 cycles of 21, 63 days to create a ritual. Now, that was to change my habits. That was to change my mindset, because we were going through a lot of stuff at the time, right? So I'm like, well, there's a commonality here that I'm learning, not only in my personal development. So then what I did is I took what I was learning from personal development and I started putting it down in my business strategy and went, okay, I'm calling this the invisible difference. Everything that I do on a daily basis is a 21-day plan. That became my value offer strategy that I shared inside of Russell's book. So I started writing this down. I'm like, oh my gosh, like everything is connected. And this is not hard. People could learn this, right? So I started to call it the Pied Piper effect, right? You know the Pied Piper? It's like where he was like playing a little flute and all the little mice are running because he was trying to get him off his island or get him in a cage. And I was like, it's kind of like the Pied Piper effect, but in a much more connected way, right? We're not rats, right? But it's about how are you presenting what it is that you do so that people are just like, it's like you're singing a tune. So I started writing this down. I'm like, anyone can do this. And Russell said to me, Rhonda, anyone could do this. Anyone can actually do this. And I said, yeah, you're right. And then I said, well, what if I gave them or put together the funnel that I used, like actual funnels, right? Like giving people an ebook. I mean, this is marketing terms of giving them something that's a good giveaway. And I actually broke down my process, what I did with my lead magnet funnels, and what my process was, my sales process. And my numbers were staggering when I actually looked at them. And they were like, you got to be kidding me. This is what you do. I mean, our conversion rates, if you guys know anything about conversions, you know, we had like, we were only had $2 a lead, costs about $2 a lead, and we were converting at like 70%. I'm like, whoa, that's massive, right? And so I put this all down and I taught my conversion strategy. I taught my ascension model. How many of you guys have any of this stuff or would like to have these exact models? What's what happened, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep putting this together. And what happened after was staggering, okay? After they launched the book and they launched this summit, this type of stuff kept coming in. These were real people, right? These are literally sent to me on Messenger, like saying, I can't believe what Rhonda has put inside of this chapter. She's detailed it so jam-packed. Like 10 days stumbling across this book, their whole world changed. And built their business differently. John Court, who's now an expert, he is an expert he's going to help us in our 30K challenge. He's like, Rhonda, this is ridiculous. This is exactly what Facebook wanted. I mean, so this kind of stuff kept loading in, right? And it started to make me realize that what I did was so simple that everyone could actually implement it. I mean, one of the guys, he's a really bigwig in e-com, sends me this message, like, you literally, it's the best funnel walkthrough video anyone has ever had. He goes, everyone else, funnels only made 5K back in April. Like, what the hell, right? Like, this is for real. Are you guys with me on this? Is this making sense? And so, real people, and some of you were one of them. And I'm like, okay, but what should I do? It got me really thinking, what should I do? What if they really love that chapter? And what if I went deeper and deeper into my processes, step by step? I just showed everyone exactly what to do each and every day. And I asked a lot of people, right? And everyone said, yes, put it together. How many of you guys were one of them that said, yes, put it together? I want this. I want to know what you did. So I was like, well, heck, okay, so let's just think about it again. What are the 3 main reasons I asked you in the beginning of the call? What are the 3 main reasons people actually fail? Why? They doubt they can do it. They have overwhelming confusion. There's no plan or structure. And the biggest, and the very biggest, for those that are at 6 going to 7 figures, how to scale your business and get more reach. How to scale. That's actually the biggest reasons why people fail. Now, I put 5 there, but they're all pretty connected, isn't it? And so this is what I did, right? I did this. And check this out. So it's here. This is a real book. It's not fake. It's a real book. This was the chapter in Russell's book, but I went deep. I went really deep because I thought, well, how can people actually implement it from a book? Now, I've implemented a lot of things from books, but it took me a lot longer, didn't it? And so I'm like, okay, so what if I did this? What if I took all my best work, I put this in a book, and I called it my Unstoppable 7-Figure Brand Sexy, of course, everything's sexy brand strategy, and helped people inject 30K into their businesses in 30 days. Who wouldn't want that? Like, tell me, who wants that? Who's with me? Like, doesn't that feel amazing to even consider it? What if even, maybe not even 30K, what if it was only 2K? Like, just come on, let's get real, guys. I told you, it took us that first month, we did hit 5K, and then the next month was 15, and then we hit 20 and 30, and then we were consistent for a while, and boom, we hit a big, big month. Now, yeah, who wouldn't want this, right? Everyone's like, yes. So that's what I did. I wrote the book. I put it into a physical, practical book, digital, of course, and in physical print. And then I started recording videos. And I thought, what if I walked everyone through it for 30 full days? Like, who wouldn't want someone, an expert, holding your hand virtually for 30 days? And it took me some time to put it together. I literally, well, for me, I recorded it all in one day. I just knocked it off. But then I went deep. Right? And I started giving away all my best stuff. And I said, okay, guys, we got to call it something. Let's call this the 30K and 30-day challenge. Now, this is the cool part. Last month, many of you were in the 30K challenge. And so if you weren't, let me know. Or if you were, let us know. And I saw some commonalities. This is what happened, though. Big results started to happen, okay? One of our private clients, Joe, literally, this is her post, not mine. Because I only use the real stuff. Remember, most people use fake stuff. Joe hit 50K. She had a 50K contract, but she also closed like 3 15 and 3 5K contracts. Now, had Joe already had her base, her product? She had it, but she had to use the structures and the strategy that I taught her to actually close them. She had never done this, never. She made more money in 30 days than she'd ever in her life. And I'm like, whoa, this is big. Rhino, who's here, Ryan Smith, he's got an awesome product, but he wasn't getting the processes down. Like, people weren't coming in like he needed them to. He didn't have a structure to bring them in. He send this with me, and I love this is our new word, right? Uneffable, right? Because it means that you know what you do and you stand strong with it. He made 16 sales, but it got actually better. In fact, oh, here you are, Rhino. He sent me this. Let's check this out.
What up, guys? It is Rhino. big props to Rhonda Swan and her 30K in 30 days. I started working with Rhonda. I need that motion light to come back on. There we go. I started working with Rhonda a little over 2 weeks ago. In a 72-hour period, I had 19 sales for my business, all organic. And all I did was few organic Facebook posts, a couple of Facebook Live videos. I followed instructions. She said, Rhino, do this, do this. Followed up with this, shoot some emails, 19 sales in 72 hours. Best 72-hour period I have ever had. 30K in 30 days. You guys do not want to miss this opportunity. This is Rhino. Y'all have a fantastic night.
Yeah, bro. I love it, right? And it was big. It's big. Now, and again, you hear what he said. There was an organic process. That means you don't have to have any marketing dollars. Now, I'll show you that we juice it up big time with the process. But this was Kara Garcia. Check this out. We sold 80 tickets and 120 people are on our guest list. Like, she's a DJ, right? We created a media kit for her, but she started using the same process, right? It was a big thing. So I'm going to ask all of you right now that are watching this is check yourself. Now, where are your answers, right? Are you just getting started, have no idea where to start? Okay, you might be there. Are you in a dead-end job you hate and you want to start your own business, or you want to start actually working wherever you can, working virtually? Do you have a company that's been successful, but for some reason you're stuck? You're not 6 to 7 scaled, okay? You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to reach way more people, and you want to have a bigger impact. Are you convinced that you need a funnel or a sales process, but you're not sure where or how to start it? And are you about to launch your next funnel or your next offer or your next process, but you want to make sure it's a very big success and not just an average success, okay? I'm asking you guys this because this is what we do. This is what I did. I put together how to actually launch this, right? And we break it down each and every day. Can you imagine having a process that you start, this is where I start. What's my daily method of operation every day? You measure your success and your failures every day. You have a very structured 21-day plan that literally, this is what I say each day. This is what I need to give them. Is there a link? Where do I send them? How do I invite them into my webinar? What is a webinar? Like, where's the live event? Like an actual, every single day you're going to do this. A 21 launch plan, a 21-day launch plan of exactly what to do, how to bring people in, and then how to actually close them, how to make an offer, how to put together an offer, right? This is the exact strategy that I actually started scribbling down for Russell, and I've juiced it, right? What do you do? Most people don't know what to do after a live or a webinar or making an offer, right? There's so much more that goes into it. You've got to promote it. You've got to build the interest. You've got to follow up. An exact roadmap of what to do next, right? Of what emails to send, when to send them, how often do I follow up? How do I place an ad? Like, this stuff is real. Look at that. I saw this. Carol Garcia's right there. She's like, I did so much after 80 tickets. They total 240 people came. Like, it's a massive, Carol. I love that. This is real in-life stuff, right? What if you were taught the process? Now, if you're in a bit more advanced, and you guys are like, no, haven't done a webinar. That's okay. What if you were ready to do webinars and you had an exact sales funnel or process that was given to you, taught to you, what videos to shoot? Where do I shoot them, right? But then more importantly, what do you put in each and every slide? See, if you think that people are jamming, my clients are killing it on their slides, it's because I give them this. Take a look. Step up. This is the number one phase. Setup. The proof. This is what you put. You have bragging rights. You build rapport. Like, I'm telling you what to do the whole way. So remember I told you at the beginning, I only do, you're going to start seeing what I do is what I teach. This here, if you go through this, you're going to go, oh my gosh. Remember, here's set up the expectations and then give them some proof. I gave you content proof. Do you see that? I gave you my second bit of proof. Ask permission. Guys, I teach you all of this. Look at this. The point 1, point 2, point 3. Remember I said there's 3 points why people fail. Now I'm transitioning. Do you get this, guys? I'm teaching you. I give it all to you, right? How to actually structure an offer. You know how many people fail working online? Doesn't matter what business you've got. If you're brick and mortar, if you're a physical service, if you're a digital, if you're a coach, consultant, doesn't matter what, but if you don't know how to structure the offer, how to sell it, you're missing out. This is why Rhino crushed it, because he actually had the product, he was ready, but he didn't know how to put the offer together. He didn't know how to push it, right? There's an ascension that we build in. You got to have an ascension into your processes or you're going to fail. You get that? This is the exact digital side of it. I did a video, step by look at, you can see day 1, day 2, day 3. I tell you what to do each and every day. Each and every day, I walk you through it. But we're doing something bigger, right? So this is now, we're opening the doors to the 30K and 30-day challenge. We're doing it for the second round, but I've beefed this one up. Okay, I have juiced this thing and jammed it so full of sexiness. You guys are going to love this because I didn't do this last time, but I'm getting better at it, right? Because this is what I want to do. Now, this is not an online course. Please don't think this is just an online course that you won't ever open, okay? This is a physical, I'm going to come through the computer at you and go, get over here. What have you done today? Do this today. See, it's a mastermind guide that's going to teach you. Remember I said everyone talks about the who, right? And the why. We go from the why into the how and the what. See, the how and the what is the strategy, the guidance, and the execution. We're going to teach you, and you need to do to create an irresistible offer, execute a step-by-step strategy for launching with success using a proven 7+ figures strategy that has generated us two Comma Club awards, yet to be 3, plus 15 million plus online with, get this guys, I'm guaranteeing you 100% success rate. 100% success rate. And the reason why is because the reason why they're not successful, and why most people fail, is because they fail to execute. Are you with me? I feel like I'm singing in choir right now in church. Because you fail to execute. That's the only reason why you're not successful. Every single person that has ever ran this strategy has created a success because they'd executed it flawlessly. If you miss the steps, that's why I'm saying we're going to do it together. I want to do this with you. You're going to have hundreds, if not thousands of people on the same structure and strategy every day moving. Colin Clapp, if you're in our tribe at all, he literally just for the first time has started to actually launch his very first Facebook Live. He's getting so much structure. Tara is a fitness guru. She, in her first round, she actually sold 9K. Second round, 28K. It works. She does fitness coaching. Letitia, who doesn't know Letitia, she is our head coach of our Sexy Brand Building Formula program. And she launched over in the first 6 months, 155K. And it consistently keeps happening. Right? This woman's leveled up. Have you noticed? See, my private clients, guys, have paid upwards of 10, if not 15, 30K for me to teach them this strategy. Now, don't get mad if you're a private client. You know I love you, and I've been there with you, hand-holding with you privately, right? The value of someone with you is a big value, isn't it? But I wanted to do this differently. I wanted to be able to help others. Now, you're not going to be in my private calls. You can always upgrade to do that. But it's literally to be walking through the process. Who's excited? Who's excited with this one? So what if I gave it to you? What if I gave all of this to you? What if I gave you the 30-day video instructions from me every single day? The workbook. You got the digital workbook. The walkthroughs of my 2 Comma Club funnel showing you exactly what I've done. Giving you, if you're in part of ClickFunnels, giving you the share funnel, the actual link that downloads my funnel into your account so that you can edit it and make it your own. That's worth literally thousands of dollars. I've paid upwards of 20-some thousand dollars just for the funnels and the exact 21-day plan strategy, along with my audio of my best-selling book. Now, this book I'm giving you I did a Gary Vee style where I actually talked to you and we broke off after every chapter and actually had a chat with you. What if I gave you all that? Would that be worth it? Would that be worth the thousands of dollars? Would it be worth $10,000, $20,000? It's actually worth 7 figures, isn't it? Because I will guarantee you, if you stay in the game. Now, maybe the first 30-day round, you're just getting speed. You're just picking up. But what if you stuck it out? Would it be worth it to you to do something for 6 full months if you knew 30K would pop out at the very end or $1 million at the end or 100K? Would you keep doing something that you could implement? Well, instead of it being 7 figures, Literally, guys, under $100. $100, I'm giving you my 7-figure strategy. Now, that sounds ridiculous, right? But I'm doing it for a reason. I want to prove something. I mean, the $100 doesn't even cover the hosting for my ClickFunnels account for you to actually be inside. It doesn't even cover that. Why would I do it? Because I know Jim Rohn said, if you help more people get what they want, you're going to get what you want. That's why. You with me? Who the heck is with me? Right? Literally, all you pay is $100, guys. Joe signed 2 contracts for $15K in the first 30 days. Right? Then she signed the $50K contract for $100 she started with. Now she's become a private client because we're building her funnels. But this is what we're going to get. This is what it's going to look like. Check this out. This is what I teach you and we go through just in week 1 alone. Okay? Organizing, setting up your structures. Structure gives us freedom, people. Structure gives you freedom. If you have a plan and a structure in front of you, you can do it then. You don't wake up and then you go, by the end of the day, I didn't build my business because I was overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do. No, you go wake up just like brushing your teeth. You know what to do. Set up your structures. Help you reach out and find JV partners. You're going to have a group of thousands of people. Do you realize that? And you all have some kind of congruency and we're going to work together. Some of you might invite someone to one of your live shows and then you do a joint venture or they invite you, right? You expand your reach. You're going to brainstorm offers, right? You're going to figure out what you're going to create if you don't have something. And then the group is going to help you structure it. You're going to organize content, set up your accountability plan, right? We're going to have accountability people. You guys can grow and work with each other. You're going to organize your content. And your bonus, I'm going to give you a tracking and daily method of operation chart. And get this one. Now this is different. This is what I'm doing this one so differently. I'm actually giving everyone a live Q&A call every Sunday. A live call. Literally, we're going to come onto Zoom and we're going to do a live Q&A call. Everyone in the challenge. And you're going to be able to look me in the face and ask me questions. You have to be in the challenge in order to get on this live Q&A call. Week 2, we're going to go through and we're going to implement. We're going to execute the 21-day plan. I'm going to give you the exact Facebook Live structure, how long they need to be, what you need to say when you make the offer, what's the call to action. We're going to give you and teach you what lead magnets are, how to track your reach and engagement, how to build your syndication plan. I mean, look at this, is ridiculous. Setting up a messenger bot. Now, we have a big bonus for week 2. Messenger bot funnel training with John Court. How many of you guys know anything about Messenger? Right? Well, we know a few things about why messenger bots are so important. First off, we're going to give you as a super sexy bonus a bot template, a funnel, right? But check this out. John sent this because he couldn't be here today.
What up, peeps? It's John Court here, messenger bot expert, chiming in from France. I'm so excited to be part of the challenge this month, and I'm so honored that Rhonda asked me on. I'm not only going to be teaching you messenger bots in week 2, but I'm also going to give you a template, a fully built out template, to help you implement it inside your own personal business. And I'll be teaching you how to launch it to boost your ROI. In this 30-day challenge, everybody makes an offer. And we know that the highest converting offer delivery is via webinar. And our highest open rates are with messenger bots. So this winning trifecta of laser targeted ads plus messenger funnel bot plus webinar is the holy grail of digital marketing right now. Kim is a legend at Facebook ads, so you're in safe hands there. As a team, we're going to pull together to help you smash it out of the park so you too can be unstoppable.
You gotta love this guy. Who does not want to go on a live call learning from this guy? But this is the cool thing, guys. These guys are coming and they are doing this all on their own. They just want to contribute. There's no affiliate on this. None of them are receiving money from this. I just want you to know something. They were like, this is such a big thing that you're doing. I want to contribute. So John this morning shot me this video because he couldn't be on. And he's like, Rhonda, we decided something. Okay, listen, we're going to actually give you a messenger bot funnel for your offer, for your webinar. So we're going to build you a messenger bot for your live so people can get reminded in Messenger. How big is this? You realize look at this, the difference between messenger marketing and email marketing. Massive open rates. Look at this. On the right-hand side, it shows that there's a 99% audience. They open their messages, 75%. Look at email. It's so low these days. You know, it's under 25%. If you're jamming, you're getting 25%. So we're actually going to not only teach you how to deliver your content, put an offer together, but we're going to give you a messenger bot template. But we're going to show you exactly how to put it together. John's going to do a call with everyone. It's probably going to turn into a 2 or 3 hour call for you. And he's going to walk you through exactly how to set it up. He's going to give you the template, and you're going to set it up yourself so that when you do your big live offer, you have a webinar or let's say a masterclass, you actually are connecting with people through Messenger. Ridiculous, right? And this is all included because check this out. This is hilarious. This is why we decided it. I go, John, let me see right now. Take a snapshot of your screen and your phone. He goes, oh my gosh, I have 8,487 emails I haven't opened yet. But look at my Facebook Messenger. Everyone is clean. I go, oh yeah, bro, check mine out. Let me just actually show you mine on my computer. Mine is 36,000. Right? 36,000 emails I haven't opened. That's why we opened Messenger. Check this out. We sent this. This was you guys might have even received mine. 588 people got it. It was delivered to 99%. So the deliverability is off the charts. It was opened by 95% of them. It's ridiculous. And check this one out. 15% just from this alone actually clicked on it and took an action. This is why, because we open messages, right? And that's only week 2. Week 3, we're going to do our social media game plan. Right now, remember I told you we do everything organic, but we're getting ready to juice it up. We're actually going to help you set up your Facebook ads. We're going to show you when you're running your 21-day plan, when to give it juice, right? When to give your lives juice, but then when you put together content, how do you market it? How do you get in front of the right people and retarget them? How do you put a tracking pixel together, right? That's a big one. If you don't have tracking pixels, you're missing about 80% of your audience. And then we're going to do another one of these calls with Facebook ads expert, Kim Barrett. Kim Barrett is absolutely amazing. He's the owner of the company, Your Social Voice. He's our business partner. And he's going to teach you how to put your ads together and run your 21-day plan. I'm going to give you my 2 Comma Club share funnels as well. But this is another message from Kim. Check out what he's going to do.
Hey guys, I am so pumped that Rhonda's invited me to be part of the 30-day challenge. I cannot wait to get in there. Now, in week 3, you guys are going to get a little bit of sprinkling of magic from me. I'm going to be teaching you guys exactly how you can track your ads, set up your ads, how to leverage what you do in the 21-day plan, make it even bigger, better, more amazing, how to use pixels, how to leverage your audiences, so many different things, and also how to set up your ads for success. Because most of the time, you are only a millimeter away from having tremendous results with your ads. You're only 1 ad away, guys, from getting amazing results in your business. So I hope to see you guys inside of the 30-day challenge. I'm so honored that Rhonda's let me be a part of it. I know John's going to be sharing some amazing stuff with you guys on Messenger bots as well. So you are going to get a phenomenal 30 days ahead. Look forward to seeing you guys on the inside. Sorry I couldn't be with you guys this morning, but I will see you guys inside the 30-day challenge.
So killer, right? Kim Barrett, rock solid. Can you imagine being taught by this guy? He's going to do a call with you, and he's going to show you what to do, how to set up your audiences, how to boost, how to now target and retarget. That's only week 3. 4th week, we're doing your launch plan, okay? We're going to create your irresistible offer. We're going to give you a follow-up plan, right? So you can launch it using your messenger bot and you're delivering your masterclass or your live or your webinar. And then I'm going to show you how to follow up with people. Follow-up fortunes in the follow-up. And this is one thing that we are so good at. We get 80% of our sales after the fact, right? Most people think, oh, no one showed up. Like right now, it was consistently 20 of you, right? Consistently. But guess how many eyeballs are going to see this? Thousands. Because now we take this live, we juice it back out, more people get to watch it. Then we have an email template. We have a messenger bot template follow-up. And guess what else I'm going to give you? I'm going to give you my phone closing scripts. How to close people on the phone, how to talk to them, right? That's what you have to do. It doesn't matter what business you're in. Get happy and get used to communicating, but closing people naturally, because the invisible difference you've been giving them this whole 21 days makes so much sense for them to join you. Rhino is like popping sales like he's popping tops, right? Why? Because it's simple, because people realize that his value was already there. He wasn't salesy, he was offering it, and now I'm going to give you that closing script. Who is excited? Just really, who's in? Who's with me? So what you're going to get, you're not only going to get all of that in 4 weeks, but then we're going to give you those 2 bonus trainings with industry experts, John and Kim. You're going to get the Messenger bot funnel, not only the training, but we're going to give you the template. We're going to teach you how to set it up. We're going to give the template, and he's going to go step by step by step. This is what you do next, so that we execute it. We know you get it done. You know me, I'm not a listen shop, right? We are a work shop. We get shit done. Second is going to be Facebook ads training with Kim. We're going to teach you whether how to scale your current content or how to maximize your ad spend. Some people may want Kim to do it for them. He does offer that. He's going to show you guys how you can work with him if you need to, but he's giving this away, okay? And of course, bonus number 4 is you're getting 4 live Q&A calls to keep you on track every single Sunday night if you're in the USA, Monday morning if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. I'm going to be on a call. Myself and one of our experts are going to be there to say, okay, this is what we're doing this week. Who's stuck? Who needs to move forward? I do this in my calls with my private clients. How do we move your needle? Move your needle, right? How do we move your needle? That's going to hold you accountable. Every single Monday morning, I'm going to crack on with you and tell you this is what you're doing, and you are going to be holding yourself accountable with your accountability partners. You get that? Private calls, guys. I'm going to be doing this for 4 full weeks with you, right? So literally, what if I gave you all that? Is it still worth $99? Literally, save $10 on Starbucks for 10 days. This is what it's worth, right? Tell everyone you know about this. Everyone you know needs to do this. It doesn't matter what you do, right? We've got chiropractors, car salesmen doing this exact same, real estate agents. Use this process because it's connection and it's structure. Check out our calendar. Every day you're told exactly what to do. Look, guys, I get it. We don't want to deal with the summer blues, right? Let's crush this summer. People think that, businesses slow down. No, they don't. It's because you've slowed down. But if you have a structure and you have accountability, you're not going to slow down. And I'm committed to keeping this challenge running every single month. Who would want to keep doing and having accountability every month for $100? I would. I've never had that before. No one has ever been willing to do this, right? So this is your structure and your strategy. So again, it's what you're going to get, ladies and gents. You get that, all the videos, you get my workbook, you get the digital workbook. We will have a special opportunity for some of you guys that want the physical. You're going to get the video walkthrough of my 2 Comma Club funnel if you're already ready for that. The share links, that's over 10 grand alone. And then the structures, of course, on all the calls. You'll get my audio book as well. So you can tap in immediately to the audio book. And of course, everyone, it's silly. I feel like a goofball for even doing this, but I'm doing it for a big reason because I know I'm going to prove to every one of you guys that we can take a $99 challenge and an offer and turn it into $1 million. And I want to keep the people that start with me, I want to keep you to the finish until you hit your million. That's why. That's why. Some of you guys might have an opportunity to join us at one of our next events as well. So again, this is the deal. This is where the rubber meets the road. You could either be that person that's going to just keep watching and say, yes, I'll do it, but I'm going to do it on my own. Or you're going to say, no, I actually do need accountability. And you're actually going to stick to it. And you're going to make June your best month yet. And there's a reason why I'm making this my best month yet, is because June is my birthday. My birthday's on Monday. Brian's birthday's today. So if you're watching this as a recording, you might want to wish me a happy birthday if you watch it after my birthday. But this is why. It's a big month. I'm going crazy, right? And I want all of you to go crazy with us, but have fun in the process. So here we go. Literally the easiest way for you guys to register is at swanlinks.com. The very first bar says, join the 21-day, the 30-day challenge. Just click on that and register right away. Immediately you'll be delivered my book. Immediately you'll be invited to join us in our group. We've got a private group. You'll immediately be given access to the challenge. You'll immediately get inside. You'll be able to dig around. Now officially, we're starting officially together on the very first Sunday of this month, okay? The first Sunday. So every single month we repeat at the same time. So you can start right away. We'll officially start our very first live calls the first Sunday of the month. Seriously. Who's ready? Who gets excited about this? There's a lot of you still here. I see, wow, crazy value. Woo, moving the needle. I love this, guys. Yeah, and again, Letitia, she paid $15,000 to learn this process, and now she's my coach. But again, many of you may decide, I want help. I don't want to just run a do-it-yourself challenge. Awesome. Well, you get in the challenge now, and then you'll get an opportunity to book a call with us as well. Because what we've done, also, you'll notice when you do register, there's going to be an opportunity, a one-time only, and I'm being serious here, one time only. It's called the Get Out of Jail Free card. I'm giving you a get out of jail free card, which means you're able to actually buy a call, a 30-minute strategy call. Normally with me, they're $500, but you're going to get a 30-minute call. And if they're with one of our strategists or with Brian, they're typically $100 or sorry, $200. We're literally giving you a get out of jail free card for $47 that you can use anytime during the challenge, anytime. So when you register for $99, it's going to say, hey, do you want to add on that get out of jail free card for $47? That means anytime during the challenge you feel stuck and you need to call, you're going to be able to book it in our calendar. Now, after this one-time opportunity, it will be gone and it will be inside the challenge $100. No questions asked, okay? So you will pay double. So I do suggest, if you are joining us, to add on that $47 so you get a call if you get stuck, because chances are you will, right? You need more. We're going to do the live Q&A calls, but you're going to want to have someone look at your offer and go, that's what you need. That's always when everyone wants it, when it's time to make the offer, it's time to make the webinar. You got to get on a call with someone. So we're willing, our teams here, our coaches, our strategists, and of course myself and or Brian, you might get a winning shot to talk with one of us. So there you go. That's what it is. And then don't forget, there's got the 30-day challenge blues. We always do a 30-day challenge blues check-in again. For those of you that might be falling apart, don't worry, you can rejoin again. Now, so again, ladies and gents, that's what we've got. And this is our mission. It's to help take your ideas, touch someone's heart, bring them in your world, make your offers, and create a customer for life. That's what we do, and that's how we do it. And you're going to learn that your offer is 90% transformation, 10% on the sell. Did you get that? If you remember what I do, I teach. Did I fulfill on my seal to the kiss promise? Was what I did value, 90% value, and then just 10% of what the offer was? If that was the case, say yes down below, and then go join the challenge, because you're going to learn not only our system, but you're going to learn the exact same system that Starbucks and McDonald's uses, how to optimize and optimize your customers that walk in the front door. We're going to teach you how to consistently take that one person, give them so much value, they stay customers for life, right? You're going to get our cheat sheets. You're going to get all of our offers. And then we're going to have some of our back-end live Help Me Rhonda shows every Thursday, just like this, where I'm not only going to be bringing in a new guest, but I'm also going to be teaching you and asking your questions. What more could you possibly want, ladies and gents? So I leave you with this, everyone. Who's ready to get started? Who's ready to join us in the 30-day challenge? You do have, so today is my Thursday. It's your Wednesday. You have all the way until Sunday. The doors are going to vault shut. That's a promise. The doors are going to vault shut. And the reason why is because we're all going to start together. We're going to kick it off. You're going to get in during this week. You're going to get inside the program. You're going to be able to go through the material, take a look at it, and then we're going to kick it off together. That very first Sunday, we're going to have our Q&A call. You're going to register because no one else gets it. It's not in the group. It's private. You're going to come onto one of these private calls, and we're going to get you in check. Get your questions answered. Who's with me? So all we got to do today, now make sure, there you go. The link is in the comments. Swanlinks.com makes it really simple. And just go register and you're immediately going to get access to everything. And again, you either are someone that is going to hold yourself accountable, or you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same result. So if you do know someone that you think this will benefit with them, go, whoa, take this link right now on Facebook, share it in Messenger, go, you need to listen to this. This is going to transform your business. Tag someone, gift it to someone for $100, right? Gift it to someone, because someone that's in this challenge each and every round wins something, and you're going to win something of a $1,500 value. You're going to spend $100 to win a $1,500 value. Okay, so I'll be announcing that at the end of the challenge. Everyone that's participating will get in a hat, and I'm going to pull your name out of the hat, and you're going to get a $1,500 value. How cool is that? That's worth $100 alone. Not even to participate, just see if your name gets pulled, right? How many times we go to, parties or events and we buy raffle tickets, we never win. This is a raffle ticket that keeps on paying you. This is not just a little prize. It's a raffle ticket that keeps on paying because you get access to the program every single month. And if you want to stay in the challenge every month, we just keep recycling again for $99 a month. It's going to be amazing. All right, who is with me, guys? I'm going to leave you now with this. If you're going to create a brand, create a sexy brand. And if you're going to be anything, be unstoppable. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you inside the challenge.